Well, folks, it is spring, and that means it is time for my annual anniversary video. It has been 7 great years of doing YouTube videos, and so my more or less dedicated subscribers, I think you deserve to know how the channel's been doing. And over the past 7 years, and especially over the past 2 years during this pandemic. So let's get into it as we take a hike down the Statesville Greenway Trail. I started the channel in 2015 after I bought my A-liner and went to a rally where several people told me that the Elixir power converter has a tendency to fail in the worst possible times. So I got on YouTube to find out how to change that. Could not find a decent video, so the only thing left to do was to just fudge my way through it and take enough pictures so that I could go back and put it back the way it's supposed to be when I goofed up. But I took about 200 photographs and got it all together without too much trouble. So I put that together as a video with a little voiceover and a little music, which really is kind of obnoxious on that video. a lot of complaints about the music, but it all came together. And so the moral of that story is, if you're not an expert backyard mechanic or a real good handyman, taking pictures of something and putting it back together from the pictures is a really big help. But it wasn't too bad to stitch all those pictures together into a YouTube video. And so I decided to continue to do videos on my trip to Florida with the A-liner. There weren't very many A-liner videos on YouTube. And so I did that and really kind of got hooked on doing videos. But if you haven't seen those videos, you should go back and look at them. The boy's jumping in and out of the water. There's a stream behind me if you haven't noticed that. This is a beautiful trail. But if you want to go back to those videos and check them out, just let me know. Leave me a comment in this one whether you think the new videos are better than the old ones, because the old videos were done with a little pocket camera, and right now I've got about $5,000 worth of extra camera equipment and editing equipment and gear and equipment that hopefully makes them better. And we're not even going to count the $1,000 drones that I've lost. I've lost 3 of them now at this count, but hopefully this video is better than you've seen in prior years anyways. So my first year I followed a number of very popular YouTube channels that had nothing to do with travel, and I tried to emulate some of the goofiness that they did and tried to do 2 movies a week to keep people interested, but still working full-time, still training 2 German Shepherd, hopefully police dogs in Schutzhund, which is kind of the preliminary training for police training. My most popular video for the first 3 years continued to be what I carried in my A-liner and that awful power converter replacement video. Apparently it appealed to a lot of people with small campers and pop-ups, because it continues to be one of the most frequent videos seen on my channel today. Today, my most popular video is the why you don't want to buy an A-liner video. And I did it, I hope, with a sound of sarcasm in my voice. But I have received well over 30 comments saying I don't know anything about A-liners and I don't know anything about RVing. So I'm sorry for those people who misconstrued what the meaning of that video is. It's all done in jest, and it's hopefully you realize those are some of the best parts about an A-liner. I'm gonna do a why you should buy an A-liner video soon. I'm trying to put it all together, but that one video has gotten over 200 comments, and over 100,000 views, which is nothing. It's no video comes even close. The next highest video is like 60,000. So it's my most popular video, which I guess there's something to be said for sarcasm. I guess before Slim does it, I should do a why you should not buy an egg trailer, because, you know, it's just not a very nice trailer. But we'll do a video soon on why you should buy an A-liner and what the best reasons are. Stay tuned. But now, after 7 years, I have well over 500 videos, and a handful of them have over 50,000 views. A bunch of my videos are around 10 to 20,000 views, but for the most part, they all get around 1,000 views. And if you're interested in the money part of YouTube, for me, my videos are around 15 to 17 minutes. It takes around 30,000 views to make $170 that they pay monthly. So when I get that level of views, which I might get in the early summer, late spring, I do make around $170. During the winter, when people just aren't interested in camping, I get probably around $75 to $100. So, but for the most part, that pays for about half of the gas that I have to shell out to travel to the places we go, dragging the A-liner and camping and all the things we do. So I figure that you guys are really splitting the money with me, the cost of these trips, because you're watching those stupid ads. Get that stick away from my camera. Out. Came in his sticks and knocked on the camera. So thanks for that. And Aquila's going to try to knock this camera off this bench. We're sitting on a bench. This is a nice park. It's kind of crowded today. There's a lot of people going by us as we're doing videos. I hope there's not too much background noise. We're right next to the new highway construction. And it's a nice, easy place to there's nobody around us at the moment. But I think for this year, 2022, I'm gonna remove those ads that break the video and stop the video, and so you have to click through them or you have to watch them the whole length of the video. I'm gonna take those off. They're a real pain in the ass. I hate them on the videos I watch. In fact, I watch a lot of channels that have less than 1,000 subscribers because they don't have ads. They're no monetization. So I hate them. So I'm gonna take those off and see if that makes a big difference in the revenue. You tell me whether you think that's better, or you don't notice, or if you just think it's okay. There is a way I can set up subscriptions and then you don't see ads, or you can get YouTube Green or whatever it is that has no ads. And I still get money from that, but I don't think it's really the same. If the price of gas goes up much more, I may have to put them back in, but hopefully life will stabilize a little bit. All right? So right now I have about 9,000 subscribers. I think I've got like 2 to go, so when this video comes up, hopefully I have 2 more subscribers. But and about 15% of my videos have about 10 to 15,000 subscribers. So I think somebody's not subscribing and they're watching the videos. So subscribe, okay? I need the subscriptions. But I understand. I'm just picking on you. I really understand. I watch a ton of videos and I don't subscribe to them, and I think I minimize my subscriptions to about 15 because that's really all I can spend time watching. But I will tell you, beyond subscribers, one of the most rewarding parts of YouTube is the comments you leave. I get some awesome comments, even a hello, saw your video, thanks. They're all great comments. I love them all. And if you're commented on my video, I consider you a friend and part of the family, the Going Nowhere Fast family. And the other thing I want to say is that I love meeting people on the road. I have met people literally on the road, campsites all over the place, which is great. I've been stopped at gas stations with people saying, hey, I've seen your videos. And that's really rewarding. It's just awesome feeling. So if you ever see me, don't ever feel like you don't want to stop and say something. If I'm in the trailer, just bang on the door, or if I'm not around, if the car's there, I'm probably there somewhere. So if you bang on the door, Aquila won't bark, but he might if he's in there. We've got some things to do this next couple weeks that he's going to be locked up in the car while we go to the RV show and some of the festivals and stuff we go to, but he doesn't mind. He's a good boy. But it doesn't matter. Gas stations, restaurants, wherever you see me, stop and say hi. And quick story about this trail we're on. This forest behind me is a good 20-30 feet away from the actual trail. The trail behind me is paved, or actually right here it's just dirt. But this forest behind me, one day we were walking down here, so Aquila is searching the edge of the tree line, and I'm not paying much attention to him, but I look over and he's sniffing this white flower, and I say, my God, he's Fernando the bull. And he's sniffing it and just standing there. And all of a sudden, the flower turns and walks away. And I realize it's a skunk's tail. And he's walked up to a skunk that's raised its tail up in the air. And it did not spray him because he's just not aggressive. He's not a aggressive or scary looking dog. He comes up and says hi, and if I tell him to, he'll bite you. But other than that, he walked away from that skunk, and it was my heart did start beating again later. But I have walked, on the trail with dogs many times that have been hit by skunks. So I'm glad that he has a relationship with these animals, that we don't have to worry about him being sprayed. Also, to tell you what's coming up for the rest of the year is I've finally decided I'm done doing the research on my solar video. I thought I had a solar video all done in 2018, and then I learned some more stuff, and I searched the social media on solar information and what people are looking for and what they're asking, and I see a lot of bad information on some of the social media channels. There's a lot of experts out there that know absolutely nothing about how to do things. They know that this has electricity, you can hook it up and boom, you've got power, but it doesn't really work that easy. So I'm going to do that sometime in the next couple months. I'll do a couple of more A-liner mods that I've got running. I'm waiting for some parts to finish my bed lift. He brings these things to me while I'm talking. A lot of the stuff you see on the internet about solar is about doing it for your home and using it to backup power, or doing it for long-term off-the-grid living, which is just crazy in my opinion. I mean, unless you live in Arizona or someplace where the sun shines all the time like Colorado, it just doesn't work that great. So that's advice I don't think a lot of people need. But I'll be doing a lot of boondocking. I'm going to be doing a lot more boondocking this year. I've got, I think, all my paid campsites reserved through September, and so we're not going to pay any more campsites. The reservation system is jam booked, so we've got our stuff. That, if you haven't heard already, I'm going to the Hershey RV show in Pennsylvania, staying at Gifford Pinchuk with the A-Liners organization. I'll be there. I'll be at Stephen Foster State Park in Georgia, the Okefenokee Swamp during Thanksgiving week. Other than that, I'm probably going to be only staying places 1 or 2 days. But if you're going to be in my general southeast area, give me a holler, and if we can get together, I'll see if we can do that. But I know my free camping videos are popular for a long time, and I'm going to be doing those, but I'm not going to be handing out the exact locations. For my subscribers, I'll be giving the locations if they send me an email, but just not going to publish it in the video. The good campsites are really being trashed, and so I'm not going to just publish them out there outright. So another tidbit of clickbait I'll give you is that there's a pretty good chance that Aquila will have a friend by the end of the year. He's alone, and I'm really a two-dog person. I don't have all the energy that one German Shepherd requires to keep them happy and active, so it's fun to have two of them. I'll be going to the A-liner rallies, as I said. It'll be up at Hershey, and there's another one I might go to. I'm also looking for a larger trailer. I've got a couple of trailers in mind, so you'll hear about those as I peek through them. And as I do that research and adventures and looking at them and possibly buying them and bring them home and modify them, you'll be able to see all that stuff too, of course. It'll all be on video, so stay tuned for that. I'm not getting rid of the A-liner, but I do want a trailer that's more self-contained and I can take on big longer trips and you know, have a bathroom and a shower and all the nice stuff that a slightly larger trailer will have. And right now the A-liner is just a little cramped when it's raining outside and we're both inside and somebody has to go out to use the bathroom, which is both of us, and we get all wet. So we're looking for something that's around $20,000 and we can tow behind the 4Runner, so that'll be in there. But as always, there's places to go, things to see, unique historical places, great campsites, free campsites, natural places, the outdoors, wild, however you want to see it, whatever you like. It's for you armchair hikers or you wilderness backpackers. We'll try to get something in there every other month at least. So stay tuned and let me know what you're missing or what you're thinking about, and we'll try to get it on the video for you. So enjoy the journey with me and Aquila's crazy antics and his sticks. So thanks for hanging out with me on this little video. Give me a thumbs up if you thought the information was interesting. If you want to leave a comment, that's great. Comment about what you like for camping, comment about the ads, comment about you know, where you're going and what you're doing. So leave me a comment and we'll hope to see you on the next video. Thanks, folks. What do you say? Again? What do you say? Okay, good boy. He so badly wants to go down there and run through that mud. You know, I'm just so lucky I have a dog that I can control, because that is just one big ugly mud pit. This is Henbit. It's a mint, and it's the scourge of lawn care people. It has a square stem. You probably can't see that, maybe you can, but if you roll it in your fingers, it goes click, 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 click around. It is extremely edible, and they call it Henbit because it was brought over from Europe to feed chickens. It's really more nutritious than corn. It's got a lot of iron in it and a lot of good stuff in it, calcium and vitamin C and stuff. But you can eat this. I don't think I'd eat it here. We're side of the Greenway Trail, and that makes me think that maybe they spray it with weed killers or fertilizers or whatever. But this is a little patch. It doesn't have any mint properties. There's no minty taste or flavor or smell. It's not like catnip or anything like that. But Henbit, don't eat it in yards or near roads because it's got pollution on it. But if you're out in the woods and you see it, it's probably because of an old homestead was there with chickens. So that is Henbit.